So in this video I'm going to be showing you about cuticle care. This is a pointed, tapered barrel bit. Some people call it a teardrop bit. There's lots of different names for it. It's a blue bit because I have quite hard skin. We're going to put this on and we're going to start with this bit on at 15,000 RPMs. You can use it at a lower speed, but it will take you much longer. And when I'm using this bit, the key is to use it to push inwards to the skin. I don't really want to put much pressure on the nail plate. It's about getting into the skin and exfoliating the skin. Now it doesn't lift the proximal nail fold as much, but you can still see it has done quite a good job here. And again, the same. This is my favorite bit. Again, this can be purchased on my website. It's a very good bit. It's great. But pressure wise, you need to be very, very controlled, because if you press at all into the nail plate, you will actually do damage and you won't see it until the client comes back for their next fill. You can start by using yellow versions of this or red versions of this in the beginning, because it will actually help you with your kind of control without damaging. Okay, you can also use it on the skin, on the side, around the top. So if you have some dead skin there, you can use that to remove. You're just pulling out. Best way to use a bit like this is actually at a 45-degree angle to the cuticle, because what that does is it actually helps to pull it back without digging in. Okay, so again, pushing in at a 45-degree angle and working usually from one side of the nail to the other. Now I do have my own technique I like to use when I'm using this bit, which is I like to go from usually a little bit closer to the right side of the nail, and I like to go in and then afterwards go into the other direction with the e-file. And that's something that over time you'll understand why I do it, because you'll feel the difference when you do it. So now I'm going to change my e-file to a reverse action, and now I'm going to change the direction of my bit. So I was going this way and now I'm going this way. And so what this is doing is this is actually going to push the skin outwards, and it's going to allow again more liftage. So here and out. Remember, don't press down. You don't want to press down into the nail because you'll create like indentation. And I just want to show you what can happen here. So there's like, from me pressing down into the nail, I've created damage and a pitting here. I have to show you this because you need to know what will happen, and my nails will grow out, but I don't want you to do that. So when you're using this bit, it's important that you lift up and you don't press down. Okay, so lifting up. If you have to press down, it means that the skin is stuck and you need a different type of bit for that. So we're really more so pressing in and up as opposed to down. Don't try to force the removal of the dead skin from the nail plate. Very gentle pressure is all you need, otherwise you will damage the nail like this one here. So I'll show you when we clean it what damage I've done so you can see. And again, just down. So the goal is to start off with a very nice light pressure, and if you can see a pocket but there is no redness or change in the coloring, it means you've done a good job. But if your coloring has all different shades of red and pink, it means you have done damage to the nail plate. I'm going to get my dust brush and I'm going to show you the damage that has happened. So this is my dust brush. Okay, and it's an okay dust brush. It can be a hygienic brush if you wash it with soap and water and disinfect it with isopropyl alcohol, but it's not a very easy brush to clean. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use again my isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to paint it onto the nail, and I'm going to show you where the damage has occurred. So here you can see there's damage occurred around the cuticle because it's red. Okay, and this one you can see there's a little bit of damage done here, and this one no damage, and this one you can see some damage just slightly over here on the right side. And again, this nail is okay, but a little damage here. And why I want to show you this is because when you're learning e-file, it's very easy that even if you're doing it correctly, to actually have the damage happen. So I've developed a technique, which I'm going to show you in the next video, that avoids damage.